Hello everybody and welcome to Stampin' Among the Gum Trees. My name is Kath and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Melbourne, Australia. Today is day 16 of Stamptober, our whole month of stamping for Christmas, stamping, card making, paper crafting, a few other little bits and pieces I've got up my sleeve for Christmas 2025. 31 days of different things we can do with our stamps, our ink, our cardstock, and our designer series paper. Maybe with our ribbon and our bling too. Lots of things we can do with it, and it's much better to use it than leave it sitting on the shelf looking pretty but gathering dust. So my goal is to encourage you all to get out your cardstock, get out your papers, get out your stamps, your dies, your punches, your blends, your markers, whatever, and start creating. I'm hoping that everything we do this month is simple enough that you can replicate it at home, whether you have the same products I have or not. Use what you have. Best way to go, and that way there's no waste. Now, it is Thursday the 16th, so it's hump day for October. Tomorrow starts our towards the end of the month. We'll be on the downhill run for our month-long crafting session, which will be rather nice. Today, I have a special tonight. I will be back tonight at 7:30 for a live unboxing of my pre-order. Can you see those boxes over my shoulder over there? Those boxes? That's full of stuff from my pre-order. Some of it I'm pretty sure is just basic stockpile stuff like cardstock. I really can't remember because I haven't opened it and I've been waiting and waiting. Maureen asked if we could do an unboxing, so I'm going to do an unboxing tonight at 7:30. Hopefully it won't take too long, but I'm really excited to see what I got. I've forgotten. I could run off the sheet and see, but I'll leave that till later. I want it to be a surprise for me too. So today we're going to talk about tags. I know we've done tags last week or the week before, but today we're going to work on tags using the patterned tag dies. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, this north wind, we have got ferocious winds. I put the washing out this morning and I was washing it, was going hoo, 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 around the clothesline. Oh my goodness. All right, let me tip you down and we will get ready to craft. So we're going to make tags using the pattern tag dies. It's the easiest way to make a variety of really pretty tags. Now, let's see. We've got 4 people watching. Does that mean there's 4 thumbs up for me? That would be really good. Let's see. Barb was first today. Welcome, Barb. Hi, Joy. Hello, Evelyn. 25 degrees is about 30. Says 31 here, and it is really windy. Evelyn's made up the nutcracker tags. Cool. It's drying really well today. Hello, Maureen. I did get the 100 subscribers, so I will be doing the draw. I might do it tonight while we're live. That would be fun. I just need to, because I'm technologically incompetent, so I just need to get one of the boys, or Hannah if she has time, to help me. Alrighty, so these are the dies. They're standalone dies. There's no stamps that go with them. They are just the dies, which is wonderful because it leaves you open, leaves your imagination. You can tell I've used them. They're still full. But you get 4. So you've got a stripy one, a pretty pattern sort of leafy one, a pretty floral one, This is perfectly plain. You can use it on its own or a backing, and you get this cute double bow that even has the little knot in it as well. And that little bow is so, so useful because you can use it on your tags, but you can die cut and use it on your cards, on your other cards. It doesn't have to be on a tag. Lots of things you can do. You can use your tags on cards. We might cover that next week, but today we're going to focus on tags. And it's called the Pattern Tags Dies. And I'm going to put them away so I don't lose them. And I will show you some of the beautiful ways you can go really simple. Go really, really simple. I, for all of them, have cut a plain backer. You don't need to if you don't want to. You don't need, I'm just reading the comments too. You don't need to if you don't want to, but you can write on the back of your front if you want to. This is really simple. I just used a scrap of the Peaceful Garden DSP, and all the backs have come from scraps out of my white bin, and some ribbon, and I'm still using the ephemera. These are really good. These are so useful, and it's greetings for you mix and match ephemera pack. I used some yesterday and I've been using some today, and that just says joy, and some ribbon. Now I put the ribbon through and then I tied another piece for the bow. I am not a good bow tire. I am not a good bow tire at all, but how simple is that? Then if you want to, you can die cut. And all I did with this one, can you see? Is it going to get the sparkle? Let me get the sparkle for you. Is a scrap of Night of Navy using the florally type and a scrap of silver foil. I didn't have silver twine, so I used gold. The to and from on the back are from the traditional labels stamps. Really handy. I love it when stamp sets have a to and a from, especially the themed ones like the Christmas and so on. I love it when they have a theme that includes a to and a from, because it makes it so much easier. That's that one. I've run off so many of these. This is actually the tag that I did for the green. Remember, I lost them last weekend. I couldn't find them. These are the tags that went in the green gift box, presentation box with the 5 cards. 5 of those. Now that is just the shimmer paper, and that is from, good question, Peaceful Garden Suite, but it's supposed to be green. To me, it's silver, but it's one of those colors that it looks a bit greenish if you put green on it. If you put blue on it, it looks a bit blue. So that's that. Again, it's just topping them over, and because that is just single-sided glimmer paper, to and from on the back. Didn't need to do anything else to that one. I love this stripy one. This stripy Night of Navy, and I actually glued it to the glimmer paper and then glued the glimmer paper to the back. These others are sort of free floating. I've decided I thought this one would look better like that. And there's that. I haven't put a sentiment on it yet, mainly because I have this thing about mixing silver and gold. But you know what? I can mix silver and gold. It doesn't really matter. And I'm going to use these because these are already done. I don't have to stamp them. And I'm thinking that might be good. And I didn't do this yesterday, but they are self-sticky. So if you peel the backing off, each one has, you'll see there's a line down the back. Maybe, I don't know if you can see it or not. You'll see it when I lift it up. That peels off the sticky. And then you can just stick it on. Now, do I want to just leave it like that? Or do I want to, I will just leave it like that. Ta-da. Because it's a bit blitzy anyway, isn't it? There we go. This one. We've done those ones. Here I die cut the flowers in gold, a scrap of gold foil, and stuck it onto some shaded spruce, a scrap of shaded spruce left over from the weekend. Added to and from on the back. But the little bow, can you see the little bow? So, so cute. So, so cute. And the little knot is there. But it's a double bow. You can use it as a single bow, but it's a double bow. I've done it that way. You can turn it upside down. It looks different. It's so, so pretty. I used a glue dot to stick the bow to the twine. This is the gold twisted thread. It's what I had. I'm using what I have. It's it would be nice to be able to go out and buy all brand new stuff every time I want to do a project, but that's just wasteful. So I use what I have. Adapt what you have to suit what you want it to do. Have we done this one? Nope, we did that one, didn't we? This one is, again, just a scrap from the Peaceful Garden with a little scrap of glimmer paper across the bottom. I stamped both sides. There we go. So you can see both sides of this. I just put Peace on Earth, which is out of the Peace on Earth stamp set, and a to and a from, and some of the ribbon from that suite too. And let me, I might have to, because I don't like that. Let me see. Pull that through. There we go. I might. Oh, I've got some of this. Here we go, and it's just sitting here doing nothing, saying, use me, use me. This is not a Stampin' Up product. This is not a Stampin' Up product. I'm going to get a punch, heavy punch, to hold that in place while I just tie that. I don't like the way it moves. Left over right. Do a granny knot or a square knot. If I can get my fingers to work. There we go. And then right over left. Is that how you do your square knots, everybody? There we go. That's better. It holds it better in place. Pull it tight. Much, much better. The dies are beautiful, Joy, and I'm thinking they are quite generic. I mean, obviously we've got leaves, but you know what? It could be summer. That could be tropical palm fronds if you use your imagination, or in winter it's pine needles or whatever. Could be anything. Depending on what you put behind it and the season, you make it your own. And that's what I think makes them valuable, gives value to the set, and makes it one of the ones that I thought was worth having. I'm trying really hard. It is really, really hard for me because I look at the catalogue and I go, I like that, I like that. I'm trying really hard, even as a demonstrator with my discount, I'm trying really hard to only buy the things that I know I will use. And this tag set, yes, I think it will be one that I will use. I sat here this morning and I just cranked out, found bits of scrap, Here's a piece. Where's her? I threw them all on the floor. But scraps, literally scraps, like this, that had measured them to make sure they're just scraps like this. Measured them to make sure they're wide enough, and if they're wide enough to hold the die, I cranked a tag out because they can be used even like that, and that's just DSP. So little squares like that. I got two. I think I didn't do this one, but I got two tags out of a piece about this big. They're really, really good. So I'm building up my collection of tags quite nicely. That one I've just left plain, but we could bling it up with a nothing too big, because I'm try a Happy Christmas. Find the split. Yep, there it is. A Happy Christmas, and these being sticky, this is wonderful. Sticky is good. And am I going to put it on angle, or am I going to put it across? I might decide to just plonk it there like that. And then we've got these traditional sparkling sequins. These are from the Traditions of Christmas suite, which are really, really lovely. And you can, I think the little ones will be better. Pop one there. Down a bit. Down a bit, down a bit, because they're sticky on the back, so we can move them. And then another one there. And red on red, it'll just add a bit of shine. Not going to stand out. And the rule of three, harking back to my my decorator days. There we go. Just finishes it off. Just little things. And if you use whatever bling you've got, but it just makes it pretty. I've done this one. This one I used the cinnamon on, and I put it on crooked. I really wanted it to match the lines, but the sticky is really sticky, and even the huff test wouldn't lift it, so that's going to have to stay like that. But again, with this one, I used gold twine and just put a little bit of the real red ribbon around it to finish it off. This one was really pretty and really easy to do. That's just a basic white with the flower cut out and a scrap of pattern DSP underneath it. A white, basic white on the back so that you could write on it. Tied it all up, and there you go. And that was easy to do too. That's just one of those from the ephemera pack, and I just cut a red banner to go over it. What I need to do is trim those ribbons off, but I'm always nervous about doing that. There we go. Because this ribbon frays a bit. What else have we got? I've done that one. We've done these. Blue glimmer onto white with a silver. Now this one I was going to, where are they? That's not what I want. A single dove. I was just going to pop a single dove onto it, just like that. I really like these dove dies too. So I thought, I'm just going to put a single dove on there. Now, I could, and I probably will, let me think. Yep, it will work. Let's get some glue. I was thinking how I was going to stick it down, but I know how I'm going to stick it down. I've used the ephemera, Evelyn, and have glued them down too. But yeah, the sticky back does come off if you wanted to. I just wanted that little bit of extra. I know that doesn't look like it gives much dimension, but it does when it's all layered up. So I just wanted the extra dimension, so I left it. But yeah, the sticky back does come off, which is really good. And they are nice and strong. They're quite heavy, aren't they? Quite heavy. So let's put that there, put it up a bit, like so. Push it down there. The glue will go through, and that's okay. We're happy to do that. And then don't have silver, but I wonder what this would look like. Only one way to find out, isn't there? No, I'm just going to leave the dove. I'm just going to leave the dove. Just like that. Just like that. It's so simple and so pretty. They have a wonderful weight to them, these sentiments. All right. Red and gold with the bow. That's all right. Over here. We do Merry Christmas. Oh, that's a nice one. Look at this one. Okay. I always feel like when I'm pulling them out, I always feel like there's two. They're so thick, so sturdy. But again, let's just line it up like so. And put it in the middle. Right there. Just don't want to hide all the pretty flowers. Oh, no, don't push it down, don't put it down, don't put it down. Oh, my finger in the way and it wasn't quite centered. There we go. Stickers are easy to use. It's not straight. Botheration. It will be when I finish with it. There we go. That's better. With card surgery or tag surgery. This one needs sentiment. It's really pretty. This one, this ribbon is quite thick, as in wide. It's about, don't know how wide it is, about 12 mil, I think. Two centimeters, 20 mil. So it's quite wide. So I tied the knot up there, and then I put some gold twine around it there to hold it in place. Glued the foil to the backing, to the shaded spruce, but left that white tag for writing on as it is. Not sure I particularly like it like this, but it does need a sentiment. Something here. Let's just do a season's greetings because it's quite easy. Tag up, and then we can put, I have some lovely these These are the faceted snowflakes. They are so, so pretty. They are from the pine cones suite. And they're just gorgeous. I haven't used them yet because I've been saving them for special occasion. This is not what we should be doing. We should be using our pretties. Now I'm going to use green. It's straight, it just looks crooked. I'm going to use green, which I think is probably pretty peacock. It doesn't actually say, but it'll do for shaded spruce. Or red. We'll use this one. Pop one up there. How pretty. These are beautiful. Now there's a bit of height in these. So if you're putting them on a card that you're going to post, perhaps wrap it in some tissue or paper before you send it. Okay. Thinking. Form my triangle. It needs to go down here, so I can go just about there. Maybe. We'll see. I could probably shift this one very carefully. Carefully. I'm careful. Yes. No, can't shift it. Okay. That can stay like that. They're really pretty too. Alrighty. We've done that one. They're the ones out of my set that I did the other day. Now, I'll show you this one. This is a stripy one. And I've layered it up over silver sparkle. But I also have this. We could layer it up over that, or flip it and layer it up over that, like that. And then we could choose a sentiment. Oops, go back on there, we'll start. Choose a sentiment. It's going to be, choose one of these for instance, and that will fit in there like that. What do you think? I think that looks nice. Because what we'll do is snip those out, keep the middle one so that we got it lined up. Oh, no, maybe I'll keep them all. It's okay. Just like that. Have it just like that. Put some string through there, and then one on the back. Have I got a plain one floating around to go on the back? Nope. Pretty sure I do, because I did heaps of them while I was cranking them out. I just kept cranking. All right. Do I want to stick that down or leave it loose? Loosey-goosey. What will we do? This is the dilemma. Is this not everybody's card making dilemma? Trying to choose it's not the making it that takes the time, it's the choosing the cardstock, the color, the DSP, the layout, the sentiment. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm just too fussy. Quite like it like that. So let's just use some gold. That's what I've got plenty of. Wonder what it's like if I... Ooh, that's what I've got plenty of, she says, as the roll's finally thinning down. Go. We'll do double. Let's see what it's like if we double it. Oh, pulled the wrong end. Look at that. Okay. My goodness, it's windy. It's got very cloudy here too. Though I did hear we could have big thunderstorms this afternoon, which didn't thrill me at all. Go. Just like that. And I might just do a knot to hold that in place. Like that. And then we can come up here. We can tie another knot there. Snip. Done. All right, now let's get some glue in this. Let's rip the backing off. Rip the backing off, sorry. That's the, yeah, it takes hours to choose, doesn't it, Maureen? Oh my goodness, absolutely, oh my goodness. All right, now, before I press it down, I want to make sure I know where I'm putting it. Mind my fat fingers so I can see. There. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Might be better if I do it this way. Go. There we are. Done. Except that, let's put some. They're the wrong green. Maybe some gold. What's some gold, do you think? Gold? Get some gold on it. Yeah. A little bit of gold there. And a little bit up there. Maybe one just there. Go. Well, that's moved. I don't think I'll be able to straighten that because I did push it down. Oh no, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Oh, very good. Okay. That's better. Now it's straight. That can go on that one just there instead of the one beneath it. Balance them a bit more. There we go. Absolutely, there we go. All right. So tags are really easy. I want to really like these doves. I really, really like these doves. They just are really special. That would actually, no, because it's silver, but do I have a gold one somewhere? No, not really. No, don't like that. I do like it. I think I like the contrast of the Night of Navy and the white with the silver in the background. Just because I've got it and I die cut it the other day. I did heaps of them. Again, sat here and cranked out using scraps. Maureen's got me thinking constantly of scraps now, ways to use them. So I'm getting ready for November. So we'll have lots of scrappy ideas. Finger. And what did I do with that pen? Where did I put my pen? That bird an eye. I didn't give the other one an eye either, did I? Here it is. Much better. Don't know. Where's the other one? Good question. Where is the other one? Got to be here somewhere. That one. Here it is. Give it an eye. Doesn't look quite so. I don't know. You probably can't see it. If you give it a little eye, it doesn't look quite so weird, quite so stark. I could add some wink, but I'm out of wink. I've got to get some. I do like my wink. Wind that up. So there's your tags. Now, of course, where's this one? This die, when you punch it out, you are left, excuse me, I've got the hiccups now, I've been talking too much. You are left with these. I have faithfully saved them. I've been putting them in my little tub of crafty goodness and saving them up. There's some from a silver tag that I did. Saving them because we can use those. We can use those. I also saved the strips out of this die. I've no idea whether I'll be able to do anything with them. They're very, very tiny. Very, very tiny. No idea whether I'll be able, but I've kept them. And for these, the little bits out of here, I've been keeping them. I've got them in somewhere because they will make, between the green, the red, the silver, the white, they will make really good shaker card fillers for shaker cards, you know, for the inside of shaker cards. So I know it sounds a bit ridiculous to say save them, but if we're going to do scrappy November or scraps in November, I'm thinking of ways that we can use our scraps. And that is one way. I know it might take 12 months of piling all these little bits into a container before we can do shaker cards. But that's got to be cheaper than paying the $5 or $6 or $7 for a container of stars or sparkles or whatever. Just my opinion. Whoops. But you know. Now I've got this that we can put over something. What can we put it over? Might look nice over that. Well, it's a bit stark, isn't it? Ooh. Wonder about the other side. Or even just plain. Here we go. How to go over that. Sort of along those lines, but stripy. It's on the other side of this. And that's quite nice too. That's quite nice. And it means that when you flip it over, you've got that. What can we do? Because we've got that, which has white in it, and I don't have that. It hides too much of that pattern, I think. Just my... It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Maureen, it's sort of like taking cheapskating to the next level. But you know what? There were so many of them. When I punched out heaps of these, and there were so many of those little bits, and they're a lovely shape. They're all a really nice shape. And I just thought, oh, they'd be good in a shaker card. Hang on a minute. And I've carefully scooped them up and put them into the container because they will be good in a shaker card. I like that. What can we do with that? What have I got cut already that we don't have to fuss over? Silver. I've got gold and silver, but I need outlines, don't I? All right. I do. I think that looks quite nice. Better than that. That's nice. But I like it on the blue. I do like blue and white. Blue is my colour, folks. Blue is my colour. Right, but I might stick this down because we just get some glue and just little dots. Oh, little dots there. Just little dots. Just on there. Turn it around. Shrink it there. Just like that. Okay. All right. Something that didn't come out. I'm scared I'm going to tear it. It's so fine. Some of those little do-the-wacky whatsits. So what I want is, let's choose a sentiment. Let's choose a sentiment. And a scrap. Just cut. Cut, 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 cut. Stick it in the middle. So that. Little narrow border. Put the flag. Right to the end. There we go. Snip it this way. Can't snip, can't snip, can't snip. Okay. Scared I'm going to cut into that, and I'm just going to come off that like that. Okay. Now where's that thing gone? that there, like that. I think that's what we'll do. And she puts her finger in the glue. Too late now, but I could have put it up there. And we might use some blue ribbon. This ribbon is great because it's double-sided, so you don't have to particularly watch as you pull it through to make sure it stays quite even. Right, now I want to hold this in place there, so I'm going to put a glue dot. Grab a glue dot, get my pokey tool, grab a glue dot, put it right there. Place the ribbon in place, and I'm going to do the same on the back so that I can tie it easily. I don't know why I forgot to do this with the others, but I did. Okay. Just, yeah. So pretty. Just like that. It's pretty, isn't it? Bye, Joy. See you later. It is very, very black and windy out here too. So I brought the washing in before I came on, which was good. Okay. And then I'll just do so. And there we go. I don't really like those like that, so we'll snip them away. There. Okay. So, pattern tag dies, worth the investment, I think. I know that these will be keepers for me. They won't go into a mystery bag or get sold off. They will stay because I will just keep using them and using them and using them. They're so nice. So even just like that. Just a plain one. If I stamp the back, I've stamped the back. So let's just do. It's too big, but I wonder if it could go that way. Does it have to go that way? Not necessarily. What else have we got? And there's 3 different sets that we can use. Happy Christmas. Too big. Christmas. 'Tis the Season's too big. That one. Merry and Bright. Is that going to be too big? Maybe. It will fit. Okay, Merry and Bright. Will do. Just to finish it off. Like so. So you don't even need to trying to get it in the center. Where did that gold go? There, it's there. These are the gold, and I'm just going to do one. Just one. I'm going to do just one. And some twine. That's what I'm looking for, the twine. Let's do it this way. We'll do it okay, this way. I'll do it this way. I'll tie it. Go through the hole. Goodness me. We'll just... Then I can cut it. I keep saying to myself when I tie these knots, left over right, right over left. That's how I was taught to tie a square knot or a granny knot. Let's just like so. We go. Okay, that was easy too. They don't have to be complicated, guys. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching this afternoon. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to join me and watch me while I fluff around doing absolutely nothing that I plan to do, because I'm always changing it up. I plan to do a certain thing and they go, no, this would be better. Thank you so much for watching and joining me. I really do appreciate you giving up your time. It is really special that you do that for me. If you've not already liked the video, if you could give it a thumbs up, that would be great. If you are watching on replay and you're not subscribed to our channel, hit that subscribe button, because now we're on our way to 200 subscribers. That would be sensational. Maybe we can get 200 by the end of the month. Ooh, that would be so exciting. And of course, if you have any questions about Stampin' Up, or you would like to take advantage of the absolutely fantastic join special at the moment, and I say this as Australia's Queen of Cheapskates, it is the best crafting supply special available. It absolutely is. It's $60 and you choose up to $235 worth of product, or you can choose to pay the $169 regular starter kit fee and choose up to $345 worth of product. That's amazing. If you've got a big tool, you might want the Stampin' Cut and Emboss, or you might want a couple of mega suites, then you can get them, and you can get them at rock bottom prices. And if you choose me as your demonstrator and join the Stampers Among the Gum Trees, you become part of our team, part of our community, and I think we all have fun. Okay, I'm going to stop blathering on now, because that's what I do. I blather on. And I'll say goodbye. I will see you tonight at 7:30 for the unboxing. I'm getting excited about that. I can't wait to see. And then, of course, tomorrow afternoon at 2:30 for day 17 of Stamptober Christmas Crafting Marathon. Alrighty, I'll see you then. Bye.